Uncle, can you please tell us a story?
Yes,
Yes,
tell us
tell
the
us a
story.
story.
Okay. There was a time in the history of my forefathers, and a tortoise and a lion was a very close friend. And each time, tortoise always said he's the champion over lion. Then lion will say, "Oh, you better shut up your mouth. You can't be boasting that you are king of the jungle when I, the lion, the king of the jungle, is here." Then each time tortoise will be bragging so heavily. And then there now came a time, then the whole animals in the jungle now assembled and called tortoise and lion. Then the king of the jungle, the elephant, came and said, "Now, tortoise, lion, this have been a debate that have been going on since many centuries ago. Now, we want to send a certain race for you." Then they now call one day, they now say tortoise and lion is going to have 100-meter race. So this time came, then the whole animal now assembled. The elephant is there, the hyena is there, all of them is there. So they now brought a stick. They now give one to tortoise and give one to the lion. And the elephant now said, at the count of three, that they should kick off the race. Then all of a sudden, the tortoise start complaining. "Oh, my back. Oh, my legs. Oh, my foot. Oh, my head." They now say, "Now you are boasting that you are the king of the jungle." You know my journey. You walked this path long ago when you came to us the first time. As you split us in rows to serve your stomach with your colonialism. Killing and stealing, you call patriotism. You walk this way, then you came in and took everything. You took our beauty, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers. Our children now grow in poverty. No education, no health, no light, only inequality. What you brought is now mine to endure. So don't get mad when we stand at your door, because our future we want to secure. So don't get surprised. We are also walking this path. You came to us first. Now we are making the way back.
Refugee, the children of Africa. Time has come. That time has come. One night's name, sorrow, tears, restlessness, agony. will be part of your daily life. The secret home of the adversary will rise on you. How pity shall conquer your soul. Night of horror. Sleepless nights. All shall rise. No peace shall visit you. Till your soul is being conquered by the secret book of adversary. The secret book of adversary. Could this be truth? Yes! Yes! This is the plan. You will unleash.
Destiny, I had a bad, terrible dream last night. It keeps me worried so much. Not just for me, but for all refugees living in Europe, mostly in Germany. Destiny, what is Aka Central? And where does it locate? Is it a city or a country?
My dear brother, Aka Centrum is not a home, nor a city, or even a country, but an accommodation center for refugees, those who are identified as people without no identity, illegal by German authority.
What is the exact definition of this so-called Aka Central?
My brother, Aka Centrum is a reception center for asylum seekers in Germany. The names appear in the coalition agreement of the Grand Coalition of 2018 and stand for Center for Arrivals, Decision, Repatriation. Refugees are to be accommodated in an ACA center until they are distributed to municipalities or deported to their country of their origin. It is also asylum, or it is also a system of speeding up people's asylum procedure. That is the reason when you arrived, they interview you, they give you Dublin, then they come for you and take you back to your country.
Is Aka Central a home to you?
Good question, my brother. But I just want to use this media to emphasize what Aka Central is in more detail for you guys. For you guys not to make that same mistake many people are making. Never will it be like a home to me, brother. I think of it as a prison with people going mad inside of there every day because of inhuman conditions. That is what I see whenever I think about Aka Central.
How many Aka Central are established?
There are estimated 14 different Aka Centrum in Germany, which are located in different states. 7 were established in Bavaria and 7 in other states.
Where were they established? And who established them?
They were established on 1st of August 2018. It was established by BAMF, which means Federal Office for Migrants and Refugees.
How comes you have so much experience? Have you been there before or lived there?
Yes, of course, my brother. I have been there and I have lived there for approximately 2.5 years. Then, with so much horrific and unpleasant experience. It was not easy, I must say. The night I spent there was like a night of horror, full of nightmares and darkness. Accra Centrum is a place where people's lives are being shattered. I lost 14 kilos under 4 months of living there because of some police operations in this Accra Centrum. It is a game to keep us awake. That is why I said inhuman. We are forced to live in there. I was admitted at a psychological hospital 3 times through the recommendation of a doctor outside of our city. I went to this doctor seeking for a help because as a refugee, you are not allowed to be admitted in a hospital unless the Accra Centrum consider it as an emergency. And how they defined what is an emergency is very arbitrary. For example, if your asylum status has been totally rejected, it is very unlikely that anything you have will be considered as an emergency by the Accra Central. Deportations, police violence, security harassment, asylum denied. We have to deal with all these kind of things. Even most of the asylum lawyers have no interest to work for us, or they have interest of getting their 50 euro from us every end of the month. From us. We are being deprived of working, but only get 100 euro from the Accra Centrum every month.
Still.
Because you are not allowed to get your pocket money if you leave the camp premises for more than 3 nights. To make it short, Accra Centrum must be closed because life in there is inhuman. Really terribly.
Still. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, bro, for sharing it with us. Yeah, a good experience. I must say it is my honor, to have you guys here, to have this conversation with you guys, because I don't want whereby my people, my brothers, in living in Africa, will be having fake information that Europe is good for refugees. Man, I don't want them to come here and start being in the same status. If you're ambitious, you have to establish in your country.
Yes, it's true.
Or if you want to come to live in Germany, fight hard, try to get working contract or try to be student, get a proper, information how you can be legal in Germany and other nations in Western world.
It's true.
The government is not treating anybody that comes here legally. Yes, it's allowed. You understand? So, my brothers, we try to be like, give ear to a good information. Don't take a false information from the internet.
Wow. Thank you for sharing this experience to us.
You are welcome.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys are welcome.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wake up.
6:30. Got this guy. So that you don't forget our meeting today.
Wake up, rise up, stand up from your sleep. Wake up, rise up, stand up.
Hello, Destiny.
Hello, David.
Good morning. Where are you? Are you still sleeping? Are you already taking your bath?
Oh, my God. Bro, many questions at a time. Which of these questions should I have to answer first? Yes, of course. I took a shower. I am about to leave the house. Where are we meeting?
Yeah, we meet at the bus station. Please, hasten up. You know we are using a public transport.
Yes, I already know. I hope your documents are complete.
Yes, bro. Hope you too. Because I'm sick and tired of filling documents, but not getting permission to work.
Yes, bro. I am also getting tired of writing so many forms and applications and remaining jobless. The bureaucracy here in Germany is so hard. I need to get my paper and my degrees recognized, but it is a nightmare. Are you ready to go meet Jones and others?
Yes, bro. Let's go. See you soon.
Still don't give up. I know you're going to kiss the sky. It's time for you to stand up on your feet. Believe in what you do. At least you need to strong, so you'll be right there. Before I started chasing, I prayed to go. I chanted to go. Psalm 21, cause I got you. As a star boy, me smoke my weed. The summer ratty boy, the summer batty boy, the summer useless boy like a bumbo cloud. When you feel like to stop, don't give up. Keep chasing up your dreams. Don't slip off. Life is on the E, life is on the O. I'm a dream chaser, I'm a dream chaser. Life is on the road.
O cuprinul este.
Okay. Yes, my sisters, my brothers, and my little brethren. You know, sometimes in Africa, Africa is a continent. But in 1885 and 1884, after the Berlin Conference, the Europeans said they discovered Africa. But before then, Africa have been existing. Then, after the Berlin Conference, which take place in Berlin, in Deutschland, they started sharing Africa into different parts. British, that is UK, took over the Western Africa. The Germans took over some certain, like Cameroon, some part of Africa, while the France took over some Francophone country, and why some. This is how they share Africa into pieces. And in Africa before, there was no border. You can just from Nigeria, you enter Cameroon, you can enter anywhere you want in Africa. All Africa country is like a state. How many of us here know the map of Africa? Yeah, a map of Africa, you will come to across something like lines. Those lines means border. It means border. But before the colonization of the Europeans, there wasn't any border in Africa country. And those borders was invented there to know their boundary, to know their territory. For German to know their territory, from France to know their territory. That is how it is being made after Berlin Conference. And after Berlin Conference, there was a lot of exploitation. Before, there was a lot of tradition like Asian. How many of us know Edo State here? Then if you come to Edo State, there is a lot of artifacts. There is something you see there, you will say is like a masquerade. It's called like something artifact. These things are the most expensive things in Nigeria from Edo State, because before the colonization of Europeans, Nigeria was not called Nigeria. Nigeria was called Benin Empire. So it was after they colonized Africa, the British named Nigeria after the river called River Niger. So the name Nigeria comes from the river called River Niger, and this River Niger is between Delta State and Igbo land. That is Onitsha. So after many process, this thing have been going on in Edo State. They served a lot of slaves. In Delta State, a lot of slaves. And you'll be wondering, some Germans here, many of them are black, but they are Germans. In America, many of them are black, but they are Americans. Don't you ask yourself question, these people, why are they black? They are not supposed to be black. Those people that is black are from your ancestors. What is ancestors? They are from your father's fathers. Your fathers, maybe your siblings might be a native of America, but you don't know. How did it happen? The mother from your mother, of the father from your mother, might be among of those people they came to pick up from Edo State, from Delta State, from Kwara State into slavery. So when they take them across Africa, they take them into different parts, into Portugal and other places. So that is where you see Americans, they call them Afro-Americans, Afro-Germans, Afro this. That is how it becomes like that. And history is a compass of how it's all constantly being repeated. Comic beat-headed that grow into a seed that is seeded. A place which remained the same for decades. Beautiful, even without being colorful painted. I see river flowing, trees dancing. You will be amazed how it all goes. We wake up daily to the cock crows. In Africa, when you wake up, have you ever wake up here, you see a sound of cock? Kokoroko. Have you heard it?
Yes.
It often or sometimes.
Sometimes.
But when you go to Africa, many of us, we don't have clock. We don't have time. Like our grandparents. When you ask my grandparents, what is the time? They don't have watch. They don't have clock. They will look on the sun. They will say, when the sun is in this place, they will tell you the time. And when you go and check the time, it's exact time. We wake up daily to the cock crows. When the first cock crows, it means 5 or 4:30. When the second cock crows, that means 6. You will be amazed how it all goes. You wonder, how can someone don't have time, but he can wake up, go to somewhere? The smell of the street foods keep us going. You know, mama they cook on the street, we buy beans, we eat with our hands. It remains like this. Even kids, our moms beat us outside. They sing to us very ancient song. Can you imagine? How can you bath outside now?
No.
But in the olden time, I was like 15 years, but my mom was still beating me outside. We were like boys, girls beating outside. And that is home to us. And it's very beautiful. Despite the colonization of the Westerners, it still remains the same with beautiful culture. And we must try to see it. That is the end of the story.
We just need love. We just need love and humanity. Yeah. We just need love. We just need love and humanity. See, if you could get my back, I'm gonna be really impressed. Brand of 5+, show us your humanity. If you could get my back, I'm gonna be really impressed. Brand of 5+, show us your humanity. We all need to love all the goodness in life. We all need to practice humanity. Love with a measure, but with pressure. Humans a treasure. We left home so we could have a better life. Yeah, we knew it's the right. Yeah, that's why we are right. Yeah, yeah. That's why we are right. Yeah, yeah. That's why we are right. Yeah. We left our home so we could have a better life. We left our home because of bombing and killing. See the way the ladies killing youths on their little bases. In Africa, in Nigeria, we left our home so we could have a better life. We left our home because of bombing and killing. See the way the ladies killing youths on their little bases. In Africa, in Nigeria.
We all need to love all the cuties in life. We all need to practice humanity. We all need to love everyone. We all need to love everyone. We all need to love all the cuties in life. We all need to practice humanity. We all need to love everyone.
And this is the Jones. The Jones family. My music. And this is Papa Ebere.
If you could get my back, I'm gonna be really impressed. Okay. Show us your humanity. See, if you could get my back, I'm gonna be really impressed. Friend of 5+. I'm not a novice in the game. I got some pictures. Get it down for the future. And this the time I'm gonna hit it like a thunder. Please don't be wonder. I hate the thunder, cause I'm a freedom fighter. March of the orphans, homeless, helpless and hopeless. Yeah.